What is going on, guys? Welcome to the start of the second season in my FIFA 18 Manchester United Career Mode series. You guys left a really good response to the final episode of the first season. Of course, we were the winners of the FA Cup. We fell short to Spurs, unfortunately. We finished the season on goal difference. If you're new to my videos, make sure you check out that first season as well, because it'll make sense, things I talk about in the second season and going forward. But if you guys could smash over 300 likes again to get underway for this new campaign, this new season, that will be absolutely amazing. So this is the first day of the new season. Just went through the loading of it. Thought, yeah, I won't bore you guys with that. But again, transfer market information. It says it's important, but we know it says the same thing every single season. We've come to the end of the season and the board could not be happier with your performance so far. So the board, they are so happy with what I've done. So that's why I like to listen to as well what the board think. It's pretty important to please the board to keep my job, because we couldn't have gone much closer to winning the title, and we did win the FA Cup as well. So they're pretty chuffed with that. And will you look at that 156 million, 327k in the wage budget? We may adjust it a little bit more. Let's just have a quick look at the board expectations. In terms of domestic success, it's going to be the same. They want me to win the league title, win the FA Cup. So again, winning the FA Cup goes under that category of being something critical. That's why the board was really, really happy. And then we went so close in winning the title. Same points, just off by a couple goals, essentially, the goal difference. And then with the Champions League, the long-term goal was to win it within 3 seasons. We got 2 seasons remaining. So even the short-term goal is to win it. Like, they don't mind if you don't, and still if you're on track to win it within the 3 seasons, which I do think we are. I think we can have a very good season. Wait till our free transfers come in as well, pre-contracts, and then the money that we're going to use. We have to be contending surely to have a really, really dominant season, and then that youth development one as well. So I think we have a few youth players now. I'm considering getting another scout, so maybe doing 2 and only signing up the very, very best guys into the first team from the youth team once they're there. So, because when I did my career last year, my team was filled with so many youth players, and then my squad was huge. So I don't think I want to get 3 scouts, but maybe 2 scouts, and being really strict like I was in the first season, maybe that will be best. And we can get some outside of England to make it a bit more exciting as well. But with De Gea still being injured, and obviously World Cup, I don't want Spain risking him. Like, I know why they would need him, but I hope he's not risked and gets another injury. I don't imagine he would, but yeah, we will just have to see. But it's good for our guys to get development. Again, that's not something I've really experimented with and thought about in career mode, how players develop when they play international games. Do they get more experience from that? I don't know. And what I thought I was going to do here is get Turner on 5 drills, train him up in all different areas. The shooting side of things, you can see the attacking scenarios. You got Bucket up there as well. Improved dribbling, ball control, agility, that side of his game. And then with the free kicks, advanced free kicks, curve, long shots, and free kick accuracy. And then I think all these things are valuable for him as a player. Definitely. They're not just random ones I put in just to get him on 5 drills and yeah, make him better. But yeah, just imagine how good he's going to get. Just train him up like this. Oh, we get no A. Sometimes he gets an A just when he has his 2 drills in our training sessions like we did last season. But let me know if you think we should do this for our youth players, opposed to how I was doing it last season. Just, yeah, putting 5 different players, or maybe one of them like Turner, he'll be on 2, or just try and develop a lot of their game and maybe do this for a couple months for one player. Let me know what you think about it. And I suppose what I will do, we will go for a scout, a future star as well. We've got, again, I talked about this last time, so I won't do it again. But again, we'll scout a future star. But I've got a high rating or high level, and yeah, I'm level 90. And I kind of achieved that, or I had like high 80s. Like from a couple years ago. So yeah, it stays the same. It doesn't increase much more. Like I can't see myself ever getting to like a level 100. But yeah, just by the end of the year, I wouldn't be surprised if I just barely get to 91. I should. I'm almost there. But yeah, I can't see myself getting to 92 with how long it takes. But yeah, we'll scout a future star, and I think we've got enough there to cover the series. And I see this guy in the comments a lot, suggested Dybala. Oh, he's amazing player, that is for sure. He's going to cost a lot. We have the money to be able to sign him. I'll get him on the short list, but we're still going to analyze, who's going to be the best option. Do we splash on one big player like that, get one more world-class guy in? We're going to have to see what's going to be best, but I am going to change up our formation. I do want to be more attacking. So the 4-2-3-1 wide, I rate this as a very, very solid formation. I think you can see that from the first season. Defensively, it's very good. And if you're someone who's not amazing defensively, I don't think I'm that good defensively, like maybe you agree, and I can still have an amazing defensive season judging off the stats. So yeah, if you want that, but keep in mind in attack you may not have as many options, but we are gonna go, there's like 4-3-3 flat, there's holding. That's what I like with the 4-3-3. You can rotate it a bit. You got false 9, so I may do that a bit more judging on the game. Or games and who we're playing against, how they're going. And I think that would suit us, because then we can get one of our attacking midfielders in there as well. And you can just play that attacking game. So we may end up conceding more goals, but we could score more goals as well. But looking at that, that's what Spurs did. And it proved dividends for them as they won the title. And I suppose for a more realistic lineup, have Lukaku in the striker position, Griezmann attacking mid, Martial out on left, Mkhitaryan out on the right. So that's something we've got to see. So I still look at Mkhitaryan and see 85 overall. He's very, very good for us, and he scored some great goals. So it's not like I'm doubting him or something, but we have Lionel Messi coming in on the pre-contract. And also here, we've got players that came back from loan, like from last season. So there's going to be some guys I'm going to loan list, some guys I'll transfer list. You got Redmond, he's equal worst with Willock, and they're both 21. So these are guys we're going to transfer list because they're not going to become good enough. If they were 18, 19, they'll have a couple more seasons to give them a chance, like maybe some other guys in the team. But these guys, we're going to add to the transfer list and hopefully be able to move them on. Because, like I said, when they're still around that mid-60s and they're 21, you got to be at least in the 70s by then. Like Durnley 19, so you give him a chance. So maybe some of these guys we will loan out. We're just going to have to see how it pans out. Like you got Gribben as well, McTominay. These are all guys that could develop into maybe okay backup players. So we keep them for now, maybe loan them out. Dimitri Mitchell is probably just getting a pass. And his hair looks like it's kind of flashing a little bit with the light, I think. And then you got Joe Riley. They're like just passing right now, but maybe they shouldn't still be here as well. Like the 21-year-olds who are not good enough yet. And of course, we got the tournament invite. Again, we're going to simulate these matches because we want to get into the season proper. We'll go. I feel like this one we'll win. We'll win easy. And the other one, if we're simulating games, it could be up in the air against Bayern, Real, Atletico, Juve, and all the teams here we should be on simulation. And maybe if we want to play some younger guys as well. So I think the value for that is best. So guys, we'll check our messages out as well. Antonio Valencia has left. Oh yeah, I low-key forgot about that we negotiated that with Bayern, but of course, Valencia getting older, and EA are not going to treat him well in terms of declining, so I thought that was best money-wise to do that, and we talked about how Fosu Mensah coming back, so he'll fit back into the team. Fellaini, he left with his deal, but I low-key did forget about that Valencia leaving, but of course, and I definitely did not forget about these ones though. Stefan de Vrij and Lionel Messi, especially de Vrij, like I say especially de Vrij, like he's more better than Messi, but I mean in terms, I wanted to bring in another centre-back that was good. So getting on those lads on pre-contracts, I think that's a pretty good deal. We let go of Valencia and Fellaini, and we bring in Messi and De Vrij. And Fosu Mensah, 76 overall. This is the first look at him in this career mode, actually, because I didn't really check him out when he was out on loan in the first season, but you can check out his sprint speed 87, acceleration 85, so very quick, strength not too bad as well, pushing towards 80. Should get to that at some point. So he's got a very good mix of his tackling attributes, then his passing, even his shooting. At least his shot power was all right. See, in FM17, I used him more as a defensive midfielder, and I always have seen him as better as that. If you judge off his attributes, his physical ability, but yeah, he can be multiple player for us, play in multiple positions more specifically. So yeah, he will become that rotation, and Bellerin has become the starter now because, you know, Valencia, he'll be 32, 33 if we kept him. Yeah, we can only play him like after the first season. This is where we mold the team a bit more. You try and be realistic as you can for the first season, but then yeah, you obviously need to make changes as players get older and whatnot. And also, I did say I would get another scout. Let's see if there can be the 5-star judgment. Perfect. 5-star judgment experience, not that essential. So we get it pretty cheap for 5-star judgment. Again, I'll explain it if you're new and to my channel or you've never seen it explained before. Judgment is the quality of the youth players, and experience helps when you want to find a specific guy. So in terms of a defender, midfielder, forward, but if you just search for any, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't go for experience. So I will go through that now. We still will use the Swedish scout to scout England because he has already, and we want to be scouting England each season because yeah, as a team in England, you want continuing to get. What I wonder when it shows up, I know they just probably copy and paste it from the normal like GTN scouting. It says like EFL, like the Championship, League 1, League 2, but these players are youth guys. They're not being brought from those teams. So yeah, anyway, see where it says any? If you were to change that, that's where experience comes into play. But I don't really care. I just want to get the best quality altogether. And guys, I was going to think about it for a little bit, but I want to be scouting Australia because I'm from Australia and I feel it will bring more enjoyment for me. Like if we have a young Australian lad coming through, it will get me more excited. Like if I ever was starting to lose interest a bit more, I think that would prevent that. But I've got multiple things in place so I can keep enjoying it. But anyway, yeah, we will do that. It will be cheaper as well. Not that it matters. But yeah, we'll go 9 months. And hopefully, because this is one thing in mind, it's not really something I wanted to do for this series exactly, but I want to be improving Australia's team because I just always want to see them do well in careers, like in the World Cup and stuff. And they need to be improved real life as well. So yeah, I thought that's a bit realistic there. Having some, players from England and some players from Australia just being connected in another way. Okay, so our transfer budget increased. I'm trying to remember what's that from. But anyway, yeah, we've got that and we sent out the youth scouts now. We got so much money. It's like, who do I spend it on? Who do I spend the money on? Obviously, that money must have eventually just come through for Valencia. We didn't get it when we actually sold him, but who do I sign? We've got all this money. Like, I want to make a move that will be good for the team and not completely unrealistic. Say if we did bring in Dybala, we have the money to sign him. He's going to replace someone you see on the screen right there in attacking position. Oh, will you look at that? England top Group F. Let's take a look at the group. It doesn't show. It just says they top group. Does it show any information or it's just in words? You can't actually take a look at the groups. But yeah, hey, there you go, England. You can read it in words at least. England go through as group winners with 9 points, while Greece will also make it to the knockout stage, finishing in second place with 4 points. But we will check out messages in the office as well. Player injured. Well, there we go. My question was answered. Players do get injured on international duty. Didn't see too many yet, but there we go. That's the first one. Bay. Thank God it's a small. I don't want to get like a few months injury. No, Redmond. I'm not going to be experimenting with the squad. I'm trying to sell you. You're transfer listed. Oh, but this is the annoying thing. We can't go into this next game, or at least I'm going to simulate it, but we can't use majority of our best players. That's another reason. But I guess other teams are the same at the same time. So I think we'll have to utilize our backup side and we'll rotate it a bit more. So guys, this is what our team is looking like. I still wanted to make it strong so we get the wins because I was intending using our best starting 11, but then realized, international duty. So there's a few others, and I noticed Pereira. He's a guy I probably want to try and sell 22.78. He could probably push up to low 80s, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's not an amazing winger because his pace will let him down. He won't be able to get past players. He's probably better as attacking mid, and I just feel there's going to be, with the money we have, we're going to be bringing in better quality. So he's probably going to get sold. So we shall head in to simulate the game against Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce is not a terrible team. So yeah, we'll just keep that in mind. But also realize Pereira's going to have to start in goals. He still has good potential in him. I forgot about that. Like 84. Like his performances were a bit, not the best. Conceded some goals, but he's still got good potential in him. Romero's more consistent as a backup. Well, there you go. Mkhitaryan gets a hat-trick in this game, and he missed a penalty. He could have got 4 goals. Oh my God, now we get the injuries. It's just just small term. Oh, you're taking the piss. We just signed Messi and he's out for 2 months. He's not going to debut, is he? He's not going to play in the first game of the season. Man, and that wasn't any of my games, was it? Wow. Are you serious? I'm sorry. Oh, you're going to have to wait longer to see Messi. Like, oh, that's so annoying, man. He's injured and we haven't been able to use him yet. Oh, that annoys me. Like, if it was a weak injury, but maybe that will make it harder for Argentina to progress in the World Cup. Not that I care about that, though. Oh, my God. Luckily, it's still very early in the preseason. Still annoying. But now we shall see how we go. Ooh, interesting transfer there for Inter. They sign up Trent Alexander-Arnold. So, yeah, we'll simulate this game against Schalke. Again, Schalke, they've got some decent players. So I'm just thinking, this is going to be some good experience for the younger guys in the team here. Let's see how they go. Yeah, pick up a draw, because I was looking. They got Conor Plianka in there, Caligiuri. They got a lot of experience. Lovren as well. So, yeah, Juan Mata came on and still picked up an injury. De Ligt got a goal, so it'll be good for him. So before checking our messages we'll go into another training session for Turner. Hopefully, he gets some of his A's and B's in this one, because he does normally train pretty well. Okay, you get a couple B's there, and then the rest C's. That's not too bad. As I'm just thinking now, I'm not going to trust these injuries we're getting. Paulo Dybala, he can play attacking midfielder and striker, cover 2 positions right there. Big money. They want a lot. He would be worth it, though. Like, one of the best players, if not in his position, if not the best. One of the best, if not. So, yeah, let's see what they would want. Like, we can sign him. So let's just see. Current value 96 and he's almost valued 100 million. Like, at his age, I'd say he's the best player. Let's offer transfer fee. If we go, how about if we go straight 100 million, and that won't even get accepted, just to start the negotiation. Let's see. What? Well, there's a crazy reaction for you. No way. That will be the most expensive player. That's our transfer budget just gone. Yeah. Completely gone. Remove sell-on clause. Propose new transfer fee. What? No, obviously, that's a bit too much. Okay. How about 115 million? And look how much money we still have left. That's crazy. Let's see. Advance. Submit. Let's see what they say. Oh, man. The driver hard bargain. The positive out of this is a good title, because it'll be crazy. However, is it going to be 130 million or something like that? Okay, let's see. Proposed new transfer fee of 125 mil. Come on, that is huge. I'm almost treating it. It's only 125 mil. This will be my biggest signing ever in career mode. Wow, 125 mil. For Paulo Dybala. Ooh, they're going to think about it. Because it is big money, don't forget. Hey, see, I might have to change Messi's number as well. But that's what happens when you get a lot of good players. Whew. Paulo Dybala. See, it's much better going for him or someone like Ronaldo who will cost maybe a similar amount, who's older though. Dybala, you're going to get 6 years at him, like just at his complete best. Okay, a couple more messages coming through. An offer for Smalling. See this? Oh, it's accepted. They thought about it. So to me, I'm happy with that deal. When they think about it, that means they think, oh, that's really close. So I think that's about as cheap as you're going to get him. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Even though it's huge money, now we just have to offer him the contract. I wonder what he's going to be requesting. So yeah, we'll head into it. Squad role, like we know what we're going to do here and what do you want? He wants to be crucial, not even just important. Crucial, he has to be as one of the best players in the game. And then you want to give him a 5-year deal. Yep, we want to give you a 5-year deal because that will go until he's 29. He could be even a better player by then. He won't be worse just before he hits that time, before 30. So yeah, we want to get into the nitty gritty right now. Yeah, he isn't, like, I'm noticing that players and their agents don't really care about adding a release clause. I haven't really experimented with that in FIFA because I don't want it. Yeah, so we will just accept that. So it feels like, in a way, it doesn't feel like a crucial feature in the game they added because teams and players don't really request it. But now the big thing is the salary. So he's going to want more. I'm going to go 300. I'm going to put a straight offer 300k. And see how they react to that. Okay. They want to be on less. That's 50k less though. So I don't want to spend too many back and forth negotiations here. Let's just see what's a signing bonus, and then after appearances as well. See, you would have got more money with the wage, wouldn't you? Especially over 5 years. So yeah, they don't really account for that. But anyway, we'll just edit a little bit. We'll leave appearances. We'll try and drop it down to maybe 6 million, and we'll advance there. And then edit wage and signing bonus. Wage will up to 260. They didn't really want too much more. Like if you look what he's on already, and then signing bonus. Let's try, how about 3.5? Just to negotiate that a little bit there and see if it will get accepted. Okay. See, I feel like let's just give him that. Like 250k wage is less than he's on right now. So I think, yeah, we'll take their fees. We'll take their fees and their bonuses, and we will accept that because that's over 5 years. So yeah, I think for his ability, he was pretty pleased with that, but I am too, Paulo. He's going to be great for us. So yeah, interesting. Obviously, a bit more on the bonuses and and less on the wage. So I'll take that. Over 5 years, it's 10k less than he was on, and I thought I would have to give him more wage than he's on. And now see, in our main 11, we are going to bring Dybala straight in. He's on World Cup duty, as you would expect. See, his sprint speed is actually not that high, but then his agility, acceleration. So he's a guy you're going to dribble a lot with, which suits my style. I love using those kind of players where you don't have to rely on pace, essentially. But he's got some filthy skill attributes. And then he's got the 4-star skill moves, left-footed, definitely an amazing central player, that is for sure. So we'll just increase his spot into the team. Just Lingard, I'm not sure we'll keep Lingard, so we shall just see. See, right now, well, Messi, unfortunately, he's going to go out because he's injured. So this is what I mean. We're probably going to drag Griezmann to play on the right wing and then Dybala central attacking midfield. And not to forget Chris Smalling. So let's see if we can negotiate a deal. See, I don't mind negotiating Chris Smalling. He's a good player for me, but I have a feeling like you guys won't mind, even though it probably would be an unrealistic transfer. Though you do see some English players going outside of England, but it's not so regular that you see it though. Like you can't imagine this transfer happening in real life. But we will go in, we'll put... it's below his value. Is his contract running out in the next season? Because then it will be a low kind of offer. Like if we go 20 million, like I'm considering like that's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap, I'd say. Let's see what they think. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, I thought that, like, you saw from my reaction. But with that, his contract must be, running out. But I've said that before. I think I said it in my other series with Napoli. Just because his contract is running out, it doesn't lower my value of him. Yeah, Chris Smalling, a year left on his contract, but it's that point exactly. Just because his contract is running out doesn't mean I value him less, and I don't mind keeping him. And apparently Luke Shaw is linked to Napoli as well, so who knows what's going to happen. We will get into, okay, we have to rotate someone from the bench players. It must be an injury. Yeah, Juan Mata. Almost forgot about that because all these transfer stuff going on. So, yeah, we'll just add Ibrahimovic. We can add Ibrahimovic to the squad again so he can get some games. See, I'll just leave him on the bench because I do want to start some of our younger guys, and I think they should get the job done in this next game. And it doesn't even matter. We should be finishing, at least top 2. But I'll imagine we should, against Jeju United, we should get the job done. They only got 3 at the back as well. So, I wasn't too worried about that. We'll not score the goals. We should have. And Ibra even came on and scored. And there we go, Luke Shaw. Ooh, Napoli. That's a big bid. 28.5. And we did improve him over the first season because he started, 79 overall? And we improved him a bit. So we could consider this actually. So there, we'll keep in mind his market value in between about 34 and 50. So I'll keep that in mind with our first negotiation. We're definitely going to, they put a low offer there if you judge that. Minimum of 34 mil, which is pretty good, I say, if you compare what he started to last season. So we will negotiate. So I'm going to put in my initial fee, what I value Luke Shaw at. 40, we'll go 40 million. Double his value. That generally likes to be my feelings towards negotiating a player that is still on the younger scale and can be improved. Double their value. So let's see their response in that. Okay, that's their final. They're not really looking to budge. So I'll still consider. See, that's still understandable for me. 36 million. 36 mil. Let's see their response. Oh, no, they can't. I'm actually not sure if I'll accept this now. To me, it has to be at least minimum 10 million above his current value, at least 30. So they're very strict because he's not a guy where we're trying to 33 million, and I'm not sure I'd go lower if this is not accepted. But who knows? Maybe this is his tactic. Let's see. Oh, we have a deal. I thought they weren't going to go any higher. How about that? Maybe that was his tactics. But I think what you guys would think of that, 33 million is a decent amount for Luke Shaw. Hopefully. I think that's a good amount. But if anything, it just, frees up the position. I do think we need to bring in another left back now, even though we do have Rojo there. Maybe someone better than Rojo. And then, we have to see. Would Rojo become a backup? He'll just be the left back. It depends who we're going to go for. Or do we go with a young potential guy? But we've got money. We don't need to go potential. Well, we need to adjust the budget a bit. That is for sure. Because of Dybala, that was huge. So we still got a decent amount though. But guys, this has been a pretty big episode already, just starting this new season, getting through the preseason. So I'll leave it there. Don't want the episode to be too long, but hopefully you enjoyed it and you can leave suggestions in the comments. You just saw the amount we have now after signing Dybala. Leave your thoughts on that huge transfer. Drop a like on the video and I'll see you guys next time.